This topic is target profit for multiple products. Now, we actually did target profit for single product. And if you remember that the break-even point formula was total fixed cost, let's call it fixed cost, divided by contribution margin per unit. Okay. Uh, Contribution margin per unit. This was the formula for break-even. And we said that if we achieve fixed cost divided by contribution per unit, we will achieve our break-even point, which means no profit, no loss. But then you say, oh, I want to make $20,000 profit as well. So then you added this $20,000 to this number, and this became the formula for target profit. So you said, if you want to find out that not only I want to do my break even, I also want to achieve $20,000 profit I want to make. So you did not do anything else, just added $20,000 there, and the same divided with contribution per unit. This was for single unit. Now we are going to use multiple products, and the same logic will apply. The same logic will apply, but this time it will not be contribution per unit. It should be rather contribution per mix, because if we are doing multiple products, then we are talking about contribution from those multiple products in a certain mix. Remember, the mix ratio has to be constant, 1 unit of M, 5 unit of N, etc. So let's start this thing. I already actually have explained it. There is no further explanation needed. It's so simple. The same technique that we have been applying can be used here. So imagine that you have three products, F, G, and H, and selling price is 22, 15, and 19. Variable cost is 16, 12, and 13. So you know that you are looking for, oh, how much is contribution? Contribution is 6 from here, 3 from here, and 6 from here. The second question always which comes to your mind is that what is the ratio between these products? Okay, how many of F, how many of G, and how many of H in this mix? So it says that an organization makes and sells three products, F, G, and H. The products are sold in the proportion F, G, and H 2, 1, 3, which means for 2 units of F, 1 units of G, and 3 units of H. This is going to be a combination, a fixed combination. For every 2 units of F, 1 unit of G will be sold and 3 units of H will be sold. Fixed costs are $80,000. It solves our problem, and you need to make $52,000. Okay. So that's pretty simple. $80,000 is my fixed cost. $52,000 I want to make profit. I will add these two numbers, and then I will divide them with the help of contribution mix. Okay. So what is the contribution per mix that we need to calculate? Actually, you can do it already. You already know how much contribution you are making per unit and what is the mix. Okay. So let's see now. So we got here, okay, before in previous table, we put actually F, G, and H like this. This time we are putting in on horizontal axis, F, G, and H. So 22, 15, 19, variable cost 16, 12, 13, contribution 6, 3, 6. This is the contribution per unit, and the mix is actually 2 units of F, 1 unit of G, and 3 units of H. So 6 times 2 plus 3 times 1 plus 6 times 3. So 33 is your contribution from the mix. So every time you sell this one set of 2, 1, and 3 units of F, G, and H, you make $33. So I got my contribution mix here. So calculate the required thing. It's very simple. What you did straight away, 80,000 plus 52,000. This is my fixed cost. This is the profit I want. I divide it with the mix, contribution per mix. So I actually need to produce 4,000 mixes. 4,000 mixes. Okay. So if I continue 4,000 mixes, I know that in each mix there are 2 units of F and 1 unit of G, and I think 3 units of H. So now I need to see how many units I need to make. So 4,000 mixes I will make for F times 2, for G because times 1, for H times 3 because this was the ratio of the quantities. So it means I must make 8,000 units of F because 4,000 are mixes, and in each mix there are 2 F. So total quantity of F will be 8,000. G is 4,000, H is 12,000, and then the selling price was 22. It was given in the question. Selling price of G was 15, selling price of H was 19. You just multiply these numbers and you get your total break-even revenue for this situation is $464,000. So $464,000. So the sales revenue of $464,000 will generate a profit of $52,000 if the products are sold in the mix of 2, 1, and 3. Now, if you change this ratio of 2, 1, and 3, your entire calculation will be disturbed. Okay.